And nobody didn't believe me when I said crypto NFT Web3 was our new wave. Look at me now, look at me now. Spend like $100 just to fuck around. No, I got it in my bag, got it in my bag. Yeah, you know I got it in my bag, got it in my bag.
Yo, what's going on, man? We right back at y'all, you know, NFT Street Fair 2022, Costa Mesa. You know what I mean? Let's see what I got over here on the side of me, man. Briana, man. Like, I bet y'all ain't know she was in the motherfucking NFT game. Y'all see her painting on the show, but did y'all know that she started doing this shit digitally? Did y'all know that she about to start fucking racking the fuck up the NFT way? Hey, man, welcome, Queen, huh? What's going on with you, man?
Thank you. First of all, can I just say thank you for having me? I'm super honored because I definitely was minding my business in my PJs, and last minute was like, what, NFTs? Yes, please.
Right, gotta be there.
Absolutely. I need to meet who I need to meet and make it happen. And this has been like a really, really wonderful event. I'm new to the NFT game.
Right.
I'm not new to digital art.
Right.
A lot of the works, the collections that I have actually predate a lot of things.
True. So you could go back and back, because I know you've been on it for a minute. Like you a creator, so like you could go back and you could NFT everything you ever done did. Like,
well, realistically, I have collections that were ready for NFT, and at the time when I did them, I just did them because I'm a creative who creates out of necessity. If I cannot create, I go crazy.
Right.
I start to get frustrated and exhibit like weird behaviors, like over sexualizations and whatnot.
So
it's like a form of meditation for me, and it helps bring balance and structure to my life, and then it allows me to vent too. Facts. But I have collections like literally from 2008 that I've just been sitting on some. I remember in 2010 be like, I should just throw this shit away.
Right.
What's this for? Who do you think you are? You Lisa Frank? We're gonna put it on a notebook. No one wants to see this. And then the NFT thing started, and I was like, shut up.
12 years later, look what happened. Bye. She about to get paid, you stupid motherfuckers. Come on, y'all better recognize, man. Come on, man. Like.
I just want to say this though, for any creative of any type of creativity, don't ever erase anything and date everything. My mother told me that when I was about 5. I've been writing poetry since I was 5.
Nice.
And when you go through any of my journals, there's always a date and my signature, so you know it was me.
Right.
But when I look back, I can see exactly where I was at, which is crazy because it tripped my weed pins on the floor. I just saw that, like, wait a minute, I need that. No, but I can look back, peep the date, recognize what age I was in, and then it triggers memories. I know exactly where I was at. Now I can recreate that in current times if need be, but also it's a really dope layout to like your life, how you've grown, what you've gone through. Don't throw anything away. When you're recording music, stop erasing those lines that you thought were trash. I use all my trash ass lines. I use all my mistakes because that's the shit that makes it perfect.
Stop deleting those tracks too, man. Thinking like, oh, that shit trash. You know what I mean? Because look, now she could go back.
I'm about to get rich, bitch.
You dig? She gonna go back in the motherfucking archive, you did, because that's what it's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to delete shit. Archive that motherfucker, like just check it when you need to, check it when you're supposed to, like whatever. But
and if you don't have it, say I get the cloud, but if you don't pay for the cloud, you're gonna be fucked.
Oh.
If you do not have your things in at least 3 spaces, you are not saved. You need a hard copy. You need, you know what I mean, like a hard drive. You need a cloud and then a backup cloud. You need 3 spaces at the very least to save your work. I literally have digital works from 2008. I have shit from earlier than that, to be fair. I'm just talking about what I'm about to drop on your head. But I also have poetry from when I was a child that is also digital, because one day I was like, well, I don't know, it could catch fire. I actually burned my crib down and lost a lot of paintings. So.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
It's all good, but I also have pictures of everything. I have proper pictures of everything.
So you can still NFT that then? That's what, come on, duh, like, hello, ding, come on, man, what's it gonna catch
Thinking ahead without even realizing it.
Like, nah, that's lit, so like, what, like, is there any one person that like told you to get into this? Like, what was your transition?
With the NFT thing?
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, like 18 people were like, NFTs, and I was like, shh, I'm on something right now. So I have a business called House of Black. I make incense. Not to take away from the topic, but I need you to know where my head's at. when I'm dedicated to something, whatever it is, a project, a craft, a passion,
right.
a purpose, I'm in that space, and that's the only space I'm in.
Of course.
So,
focus, you locked in.
Yeah, exactly. So when the NFT thing came about, I had just started House of Black.
Right.
Not when it came about, but when it started to really pick up a buzz, and it was like, oh, this is gonna be a thing, and I was like, fuck, I can't take away the energy that I'm giving to House of Black because it's an infant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I discover something new, I really want to study it.
Oh no, of course.
So I did get a couple books. I ain't gonna hold you. The first book I got, I was like, this is fucking retarded. And I threw the book. I still have the book, but I threw it across the room, and I didn't touch that shit for like another 6 months because I couldn't, and the book was simple. It didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand what was happening. Second book I read, I was like, I don't want to live in the metaverse. Nigga, I like trees.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, I want the real me, not the digital me.
You know what I mean? Like, I still hug trees.
You know what I'm saying? As you should. Like, you gotta get back to nature. You still gotta get back to nature, baby.
But when if I'm really paying attention to life, myself, the transitions, the progressions, whatnot, I realize that I need to be a part of the things that are moving forward in whatever capacity I can. So I do still study stuff.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you. The second book didn't teach me shit neither. I was just like, so basically you saying I can post some shit and they gonna buy it? Make it make sense, yo. Why? Because I need to know why. But then I went through my archives and was like, that's why, bitch, because you're bad as fuck. You're dope as shit.
Facts.
You've been sitting on shit. Like, love yourself. Let's do this and get this house in Costa Rica and be naked forever on the beach.
Yeah, there. Come on, man. We talking about generational wealth here, man. What the fuck y'all think we talking about here? Come on, man. It's about passing it on. It's about residual income. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta step y'all game up if y'all know what's going on, man. So, like, what do you what do you think? Like, are you trying to drop your own NFT project? Like,
Absolutely.
So, like, is it like are you interested in getting a project?
I already have 3 ready.
Sheesh! Yo, come on, stay tuned. So, like, are you fully, like, in the metaverse already? Like, you got your own avatar and all that yet?
No. Well, yeah, we're working on that now.
Dope.
Yeah,
dope,
I actually intend to host dope-ass artists. So I have a lot of friends in several countries, right? Like, I often think I'm a loner because I'm always alone, but in reality, like, a lot of my best friends are in the Bahamas, they're in London, they're in South America, they're in South Africa. So we can't see each other as often as we'd like, especially since the pandemic. It's made everything, gas prices, you know what it is.
Oh yeah, gas prices.
But, right, I thought it would be fucking amazing if I could curate situations where not even just myself, but we could host the digital art shows. And then I'm also a poet and a musician. Like, don't play with me. I'm finna fuck your world up.
Sheesh. Come on, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all better know, man. Listen.
Excuse my French.
Sky's the motherfucking limit over here, man. Sky's the limit, man. Whatever you could put your brain to, you know what I mean? Put some thought to, man, and put in motion, you know what I'm saying? Is possible over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy because, like, you're such a different, eclectic, creative type of person, right? When it comes to, like, just being, like, people be like, oh, you're talented at one thing, but, like, you seem to have, like, different talents, you know what I mean? So it's crazy that a person like you, especially, like, with your personality so bubbly and, like, crazy, like, right? It's like Drew would, like, transition to the NFT space, too, because, like, you know, a question I get a lot of time is, like, oh, what is it about? Like, how can you benefit off of it? Like, is it real? Like, what, I'm just selling a piece of art? Like, it's like people don't really get it. So, like, I'm glad to see a person like yourself, like, in this space, like, ground floor to, like let these stupid motherfuckers know what's up, like, you know?
What I'm saying is, again, to reiterate, you have to be like water. Fela Kuti said it, right? Be like water. You don't have to like the changes, but you need to be adaptable so that you can exist in your space while the things change. Does that make sense? Like, you're floating, you're still yourself, existing in yourself as you are, but you are also very cognitive of the changes, and realistically, nothing has to actually change. I'm always an entertainer and a creative. I'm just doing that shit digital now, which means I reach more people, which means I get more money. Why the fuck are you playing?
Duh.
What are you? I don't get the confusion.
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the booking and stuff, it didn't really teach me about the NFTs. I had to tap into me to understand how I could be a part of it, what I can get from it, or what I can provide for it, or how we can, you know what I'm saying, ebb and flow together. I hope I answered your question.
Oh, nah, you hit it right, bing, on the fucking head, because this is why we got this show, man, to let, you know, creatives and, you know, intelligent geniuses like yourself, like, explain you know what I mean, why y'all doing this? Like, why y'all in this? Like, you know what I mean, what it means to the world, what it means to the future, to everybody, not just, you know, music world, film, fashion. It don't really matter, you know, like every industry gonna be impacted, and so therefore everybody gotta make the transition. This is about whether you're gonna make it sooner or later, you know.
Right.
So like right now on the ground floor, you know, like this is our thing. That's what we're here to do. To, you know.
May I say something else?
Of course.
I know how annoying this is to hear for somebody going through it, but seriously, trust the process. Lean into yourself. I made the shit I'm about to drop in 2008, 9, 10, 11, and I was fucking homeless. Which is why.
Come on, guys.
That's why I started doing digital work in the first place. First of all, let's keep it a buck. I paint on 6-foot canvases. I sculpt on canvas.
Sheesh.
I've always done that shit. Do you know how hard it is to hold on to some shit? It cost me 10 bands to move, and that's just my books and art.
Sheesh.
Every time I move. That's why I don't like to move. I don't even like where I live, but we ain't going nowhere.
You talking about?
Bitch, I'm here now.
That's
we live
dedication.
here now. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, which I know about dedication, man.
Listen,
what the fuck we talking
I
about,
was
man?
homeless, but I bet you that fucking storage bill was paid every month.
Sheesh.
And it housed all of my art and
That's
art
right.
supplies and shit. And I'm a photographer. I still got the lights I had when I was homeless. Stop playing with me. And they're worth more now than when I bought them.
That's right,
And
man.
I got them from doing a photo shoot.
Hello.
I made him, I said, yo, we could do it, but how you gonna pay me is you gonna buy these lights right here.
Right.
And I gave that nigga the best shoot ever. The point though is, trust the process, lean in, stop looking outwards. If you're really on the path and you're on your path and you're on your journey, rock that shit. And yes, it gets rocky. There's up, that's how vibrations, it's up, it's down,
life,
it hurts,
know?
it sucks. Use that pain, use that frustration to really fuel you.
Motivation, baby. Like motivation.
For real. I'm actually really grateful for the NFTs. Like,
Right.
for real.
Yeah, me too. Because listen, like it's opening us up to another world, and on top of that, it's giving us the leverage that like we not that nobody had before, like the little man never had before, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's leveraging us up with the corporations and with the bigger companies, no matter who you are, small businessman or whatever, or just independent mom and pop shop. So like it's giving us more freedom, but it's giving us leverage power. So it's like we able to cut the middleman out and just say, like listen, hey, this is what it is. Like that part, like blockchain technology, you know what I mean? Like ain't no 360 smart contract, like you know what I mean? Like come on, step your game up. Like it's 2022.
Talk about getting free then.
Get it, like it's 2022. Like step your game up. You know what I mean? Like so, like where can they go purchase the your projects and stuff, or is it not in promotion state? Because I don't want to
It's
give
not
it up
in the
to.
promotional
Okay.
state yet, and I apologize about that. But you know my name.
Nah, don't even apologize, because listen, this is ground floor shit, man. Like we giving y'all this is like a fucking sneak peek. You know what I'm saying?
I'm literally only doing this interview, and I'm gonna keep it all the way back. I'm only doing this shit because I was being loud over there with somebody else in a business meeting and didn't realize they were doing an interview. And this man is so dope. He's like, Queen, I'm sorry, I rocks with you. Like, you cool. I'm from Brooklyn. And I was like, ah. So when he asked for an interview, I was like, yeah.
I could never, like, you know what I mean? Because, I love this girl's spirit, her energy, man. She give it up when she have to, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who misunderstand her, you know what I'm saying? But a person like me, I feel her. I know exactly where she coming from, man. It's from the fucking heart, you know what I mean? Good intentions, you know what I'm saying? So a person like that, character can never be fucking smirred or any other thing than that, you know what I'm saying? And she's a queen, you know what I'm saying? Can't be smudged, you can't do none of that funny shit, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm glad to see the queen over here in this space, you know what I mean? Building, being creative, doing the thing that she loved the most and is passionate about the most, you know what I mean? Because if y'all see her on the show, growing up hip hop, y'all know she the livest motherfucker, and y'all know that she the most passionate. She passionate about her craft. She passionate about her life. She passionate about her fin or whatever the fuck it is. So, like, I'm glad to see a dope individual like this, you know what I mean, putting that energy into this space here, you feel what I'm saying? So, and on the blockchain podcast here, man, listen, man, like we salute the female, we salute the queens of the space in real time, you know what I mean? Because we don't want y'all to get underlooked or none of that, you know what I mean, or passed over, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all got a bunch of stuff to contribute, and at the end of the day, it's like, y'all are always doing, like, listen, y'all give birth. You
I was
understand
gonna
what I'm
say,
saying?
my hoo-ha is a portal, baby. I made life.
Sheesh! Hello, come on,
lives.
man.
I done changed lives, saved lives, and made lives with this thing right here between my legs, okay? Come on now.
I gotta take a drink to
I'm
that.
not a queen, by the way. Queens were whores. I am a goddess.
Wee!
And we can cheers to that.
Cheers, my goddess. Y'all getting some real game here, man. If y'all not soaking this shit up, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, man. Come on, man.
Sleep.
You did. And y'all gonna stay asleep while we stay getting this money. Come on, what's wrong with y'all, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where can they come? Like, what's the best platform for the check?
So you can always follow me on Instagram. I live there, literally. I let you watch me live. You can watch me paint. I create. I work. I entertain. I gaslight a little bit because I'm slightly toxic. My name is Briana Latrise. No C's in my name. Figure it out.
Right there, like she just said, man. You know what I'm saying? So stay the fuck tapped in. We're at the NFT Street Fair, Costa Mesa 2022. What's going on, man? Briana coming soon. NFT drop. Pow.